Hey guys, so I'm back with another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm basically going to show you guys how I achieve my naturally me makeup look in my salon. So for starters, I just like to do my 3 steps on my eyebrows. You guys already seen this. I do this a million times. It's basically applying concealer to the bottom of the eyebrow with no product on it whatsoever, and then you're going to fill it in the middle, and then you're going to conceal the outside. That's pretty much all I like to do. I like to keep my brows at its natural shape. I use NYX Brow Gel and LaGirl Concealer. So here I'm just applying some moisturizer to her face because she has dry skin. I just like to give my girls that nice glow who have that natural dry skin. So I'm just trying to enhance it. Then I like to take some orange corrector, and I'm just going to press it into her skin with the sponge. I usually like to dim the color because I hate how it'll change it completely. Then here I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in shade 360, and I'm just gonna apply this with a brush, and then I always like to go in with the beauty blender to press it into her skin. That is the best way, and that's the only way you're gonna get flawless skin, is unless you're applying with a brush and then you're pressing it in with a wet beauty blender. It better be damp. I know some artists don't like to apply foundation on the eyelids, but I do like to put a little bit of coverage on the lids just so that they're a little bit dimmer and they don't just look completely out of place with the face. So I wanted to just put a little bit on her eyelids, and then now I'm going to jump into highlighting and contouring. So here's my little trick when it comes to doing this, highlighting and contouring for deeper shades. So I like to use their undertone colors rather than using the shade of the concealer. So here I used Fawn and I use Expresso. One is very neutral and one is very warm and one is very cool. So what I like to do is I like to combine both of them so they give her that natural neutral brown color to help her enhance that light to her face. This is the only way that you can make this work for brown skin before it looks too ashy. Here I like to just keep blending with the beauty blender and making sure that I'm only stretching the product in the areas that I need it in. You don't like to drag it out too far. And then here I'm going to take my Terracotta Makeup Revolution setting powder, and I'm just going to take a brush this time and I'm just going to press this into her skin. I thought this will look so much better than using the sponge, so I just like to take the brush this time. Now we're going to contour. We're going to use that Fenty Beauty Expresso contour stick, and I'm just going to contour around the sides of her face and around her forehead. Y'all know I don't like to do it around the nose. And then I took a little bit of the 380 Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I put that on top of it just to give her that deeper tone so that the shade was dark enough for her. So now I'm just taking the brush and I'm just blending it in around the nose and not keeping it too harsh. Now we are going to set, honey. Okay, we're going to take our black opal foundation powder in deep 700, and we're just going to use that angled brush just to apply it on the sides of the cheeks and on the forehead. Now this is where things get a little tricky. I like to go one shade lighter than her foundation when I do the powder to contour her nose. I like to drag it all the way up to the front part of her brow just to elongate the nose a bit. And then I like to take this powder combined with the truffle color inside the chocolate bar palette, and I like to smoke out her eyelids just to give her that smoked out look on the eyelids so they don't look so plain. Now this is my favorite part. You know, I like to highlight that nose, so I'm taking that Makeup Revolution Terracotta powder and I'm just pressing it onto the nose and right underneath that contour just to brighten it up a bit. Now I'm gonna take my MAC highlighter. It was from the Mariah Carey collection, and I'm just gonna put this on her cheekbones, and I'm also gonna apply some blush to her. Y'all, I see that Milan was having a ball in the background. That girl was dancing everywhere the entire time I was working. And of course, I was highlighting in all the areas that I had to. So now we're just going to line her lips with the black opal lip liner in brown. And then I'm going to take a Snob, or I believe that might have been a CoverGirl lipstick. I'll be sure to put it down below. And I just had her blend her lips together. And of course, you know, I love the clear lip gloss on top, just to give it that extra shine. And I also jazzed up her eyes off camera. I had applied some Lani Luxe lashes in the style Milan, which are the most naturalist ones. And I put some liquid eyeliner on her, and I also put some black eyeliner on the waterline. And of course, I applied that Fix Plus. And y'all, this is the finished look. This is how you keep brown skin brown. And you keep these girls looking flawless, blended, and very nicely detailed and highlighted and contoured. So be sure to stay tuned for my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.
Stole your heart like Alibaba.